We are the new Israel. That's what the church teaches. I'm not an idiot. I know what the Catholic Church teaches. We are the fulfillment of the old Israel.
Everything you've said is true.
Nowhere in the entire scripture is the church called or identified as Israel. Israel is a nation. The church is comprised of people of all nations and people groups. In the passage that talks about blessed is everyone who blesses you and cursed is everyone who curses you, is speaking specifically of the nation of Israel. It's not something you just find in Genesis 12:3. You also see it in Numbers 24:9. And in Acts 1:6, when they asked Jesus about restoring the kingdom of Israel, Jesus doesn't correct them and say, no, there's no more kingdom of Israel. Israel now is the new church. That doesn't exist. The preservation of the Jews as a separate people is one of the greatest miracles throughout history. God brought Israel as a family into Egypt and then into Egyptian captivity for hundreds of years. They didn't intermarry with the Egyptians. They became an identifiable ethnic group of people, a nation. God says in his word that the nation of Israel will never cease to be a nation before him. In Jeremiah 31:10, you see a gathering back of Israel. Then you see that the new covenant is made with Israel, not with the church. The Gentiles become grafted into this covenant. They become partakers with, not overtakers. And then in Jeremiah 31 verses 35 through 37, he talks about how the nation of Israel will never cease to be a nation before him. In verse 37, he's making a statement of impossibility. The implication here is that God is not casting off the nation of Israel. So the reality is the modern state of Israel today is a fulfillment of Bible prophecy because it meets the fulfillment of one of the two worldwide regatherings of Israel back into the land. And this first worldwide regathering is a regathering in mostly unbelief back to the land in preparation for judgment during the tribulation. Remember, we're not saying that the Jews of the modern state of Israel are going to be saved in a different way than anybody is saved by the power of the gospel. As Christians, we need to be in the Word. We need to be studying it in context so we are not deceived. And the best way to do that is to know the Bible in chronological order. And that's why I created a book-by-book, high-level overview summary through the entire Bible in the historical order the biblical events actually took place, with extra historical backgrounds, insights from a Jewish perspective like typology and prophecy, and so much more. It's not a course and it's not something you pay for. It's just a 1-hour summary where you and me go through the entire Bible. So if you want that, comment summary below and I'll send you the details.